Hey everyone, I'm Lauren McMillan, and today we are doing a brief full body sequence with a focus on triangle pose. I've got 2 blocks with me, so if you have them, great, but if not, no worries. Let's get started. So I'm actually going to begin sitting on a block, having it on the flattest level horizontally, whatever feels comfortable. You can also sit on a cushion or another elevated surface, anything to help elevate the hips so that they're a little bit higher than the knees. This can help if you have any tension or discomfort in the lower back or the hips, especially as we're just getting started. You can be sitting cross-legged. You can also have your legs out in front of you, either straight or having them bent. Either way, think about lengthening up through your spine. Roll your shoulders back away from your ears, melting the shoulder blades down your back. Tuck your chin slightly toward your chest so that the back of your neck is long. And place one hand over your belly and the other over your heart. From here, start to breathe in and out through the nose. Breathing into the space beneath your palms. Filling up through the heart space, the belly. Relaxing your shoulders, softening your jaw. See if you can make your exhales a beat or 2 longer than the inhales before. Take one more deep breath in and a complete breath out. Release your hands back either to your lap or to your knees. If you close your eyes, blink them open, shrug your shoulders up toward your ears, send them back and down. Do that a few more times. On your next inhale, sweep both arms up. Maybe the gaze follows. Take your right hand to the floor, left arm reaches up, take a side bend to the right. Inhale, both arms come up through center. Exhale, go to the left. Inhale, come up through center. Let's do that again. Reach to the right. From here, bend at the elbow, placing your fingertips on top of your shoulder and pick either direction. Start to draw slow, full circles with the elbow, helping loosen up through the shoulder joint. And change directions. Finish here by extending through the arm. Come up through center, both arms reach overhead, and switch sides, reaching to the left. Placing your fingertips on your shoulder, choosing either direction, start your circles. And change directions. Finish in a side stretch, extend through the arm, come all the way up through center, and release your hands down by your sides. If you're sitting on a block or another cushion, go ahead and release it. Just place it over to the side and take your right leg out at about 45-60 degrees. Left leg is bent in. Flex through your right foot so that the leg is active and place your right hand on your leg, just resting. Left arm sweeps up, side bend over to the right, reaching for the toes. Inhale, come back up through center, place the left hand down, shift your weight forward, press through the hips, open through the heart. You can open your right arm behind you, open through the throat, and then release, bring your hips down, switch sides, bring the right leg in, left leg extends out, draw the left toes back and let your left hand rest on your leg. Reach the arm up, side bend to the left. Inhale, come up, plant the right hand down, shift your weight forward, open through the left arm, open through the heart. Gently release, lower your hips down. Now bend into your left leg, swing the legs around, come to a tabletop position. Moving through the hips, loosening up through the spine. You can check in with the shoulders. We'll move through a few cycles of cat and cow, following the breath. So as you come back to center, take an inhale, drop the belly down, lift the heart, lift the hips. Exhale, scoop your belly round your spine. Again, inhale to lift up. Exhale to round. Take a few more of these at your own pace. Making your way back to center. Take your right foot, kick it just slightly off the edge of your mat like a kickstand. Rotate your hips so that they're facing the long edge of your mat and extend your left leg long. You can have your hand on the mat here. You can also take one or both of your blocks to help elevate your hand. Roll your left shoulder open. Think about stacking the left shoulder on top of the right. You can extend the left arm up, maybe sweep it over the ear. Option to lift the left leg just as high as the hip or a little bit lower. Flex through the foot as though you're kicking in the opposite direction. Reach through the fingertips for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring your left hand down. We'll take that to the other side. So left leg will kick off the edge of your mat. Turn through the hips. Stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders. Again, you can stay here. You can change the position of your arm. Maybe lift the right leg this time, flexing through the foot. Think about drawing your toes back toward your shin as your heel drives in the opposite direction. For 3, 2, and 1. Release, return to your tabletop position. Let's tuck the toes under, lift the hips, come back to downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet. Bending into the knees. You can move the hips around, loosen through the neck. Making your way back to a still downward dog. As you inhale, lift your heels high. Think about rippling your body forward, come into a high plank. You're always welcome to drop down to one or both knees, or keep them lifted. Draw your core in, come back to downward dog. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Ground down through all 10 knuckles, come back downward facing dog. And one more time, forward to a plank. Strong core pulls you back, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. On your next inhale, lift both heels high. Soften your knees, look forward. Step, walk, or hop to the front of your mat. Find a forward fold. Keep your knees bent here. Let the upper body release over the thighs. On your next inhale, lift up halfway. Find a long spine, still keeping the knees soft. Catch your hips with your hands and come all the way up to stand. Feet are about hip width apart. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, bring your fingertips down. Step your right leg back. Keep the back knee lifted. Hug the inner thighs together. Come up to a high lunge. As you inhale, think about lengthening through your spine. Exhale, plant the right hand down, open your left arm twist. Release your left hand down, bend into the back leg, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. This time step the left leg back, hug the inner thighs together. Back heel is lifted high, rise on up. Inhale, think about growing taller. Exhale, plant your left hand to the ground, open the right arm twist. Release the right hand down, soften the back leg, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, press down through both feet, come all the way up to stand, reach tall, and hands meet together in front of your heart. Keeping your left foot forward now, step the right foot back, setting up for warrior 2. Left foot being the lead leg here. Left toes are facing the short edge of your mat, right toes are facing the long, and think about intersecting your left heel through the right arch. Ground down through the outer edge of the right foot. You can have your hands to your hips or open the arms wide. As you bend into the left knee, make sure you can still see the left big toe. From here, press down through both feet, straighten the left leg, reach the arms overhead, rotate through your feet, open the right toes, find warrior two on the right. We'll do that again. Press down through both feet, lift up, rotate through the foot, open the left leg, bend into the leg, warrior two. Again, press down, come up, rotate through the feet, warrior two. Two more just like that, reach up. Press down to come up. Straighten through the right leg, reach the arms up, rotate through the right foot. You can bring your hands to your hips and then step the feet together, shake the legs out. Locate one or both of your blocks. I'll have both of them just so you know how to work with them. And we're going to place them just within reach, and I have them on the inside of the left foot here. So find warrior two, left foot is forward, right foot is back, open the arms wide. Flip the left palm up, reach forward, sweep it back, maintaining the lunge in your front leg, opening through the upper body. Let your right hand rest lightly on the leg. You can also wrap it around, finding the front of your left hip if that's available. Release to warrior two. Come to extended side angle with the forearm resting on the thigh. Open through the right arm. You can reach it over your ear. If you'd like, start to open the arm behind you, taking a large circle with the arm. Sweep it forward. Do two more like that. Finish by reaching through the arm, come back up to warrior two, lengthen through the left leg, rotate through your feet, find warrior two on the right. Flip the palm up, reach forward, reach back, reverse warrior. Release to warrior two, take forearm to thigh for extended side angle. If you took the arm circles on the other side, go ahead and open through the arm, sweep it around in front. Finish by coming back to your extended side angle, come back up to warrior two, and then straighten through the leg, rotate through your feet. Left foot is in front again. This is where we're going to use our blocks. So if you're using just one block, have it on the tallest level to the inside of the foot. The other one can be here just in case you need it. Find warrior two. Flip the right palm up, come back to reverse warrior. Release to warrior two. Extended side angle using the block. So you can reach, if there's room, your hand down to your block. If you do so, lower your hips an inch or two to allow more space. And then you can sweep through the arm, keep pressing through the outer edge of your right foot. Now come back up to warrior two. From here, lengthen through your left leg. You can keep your stance as it is, having a nice long stance for your triangle pose. You can also shorten your stance by bringing in your foot a step. Either way, begin to reach through the upper body like you're reaching for something in that general direction, shifting this hip back, but maintaining length along the left side of your waist. So if you notice that your waist is collapsing in one of those ways, keep it long. When you can't reach any further, release your hand down. You can have your hands come to your shin. Maybe it comes to your thigh and you don't come as deep into the pose as you might normally. Or you can find one or two of your blocks. The beautiful thing about the blocks is that you can adjust the height to whatever is working for you on any given day. I'm going back to just one block. Now from here, let's back out of the pose. So if your hand is on your shin or on the block, bring it up to your thigh. You can lower your hand to your hip for a moment and bring your awareness to the feet. Imagine hugging your heels toward one another like they're trying to suction cup up all the energy from the ground so that you feel the muscles of the inner legs start to activate. It's very common here if you have hypermobility in the knees that the legs will want to lock out and we block off all the strength, all the activation that's going on in the legs. So try not to lock out through the joints. If anything, keep a slight bend in the front and the back leg to make sure that doesn't happen. From here, as you start to come into your triangle pose, notice if your upper body is tilting in one direction or the other, probably in this direction, to give you the illusion that you're going deeper into this pose than you actually might be. So this is also where the blocks can come in handy. You can also practice this movement against a wall, so you can really feel your body turning toward the front of the room or wherever you're facing. As you open through the right shoulder, let's take the right arm out in front of you like you're reaching in front of you here. Plug your shoulder back and then open through the arm, and there you are. So the arm is extending straight out from the shoulder. You're trying to square your shoulders, stacking the right shoulder on top of the left. And try to keep your head in line with your spine. Often people will try to look under or look out. Keep your neck in line with your spine. If this bothers your neck, just take your gaze down, but it's still right in line with the spine. So we have this nice long line of energy. If you'd like to take this further, reach your right arm over your ear for more of a side stretch. Ground down through the feet, keep hugging them toward one another, and maybe lift your left arm. This will really fire up the core, especially the obliques. Just make sure you're breathing. And then release to come out of this. If you do not have a slight bend in your leg already, go ahead and bend into the front leg. Reach through the right fingertips, let them pull you up. Let's come to warrior two, and then relax, and we will switch sides. So rotate through your feet, turning the right toes out. I'm taking the block to the inside of the right foot. Let's find warrior two. Flip the right palm up, reach forward, reach back. Release to warrior two. Take extended side angle, either staying on the thigh or dropping your hand to the block. If you do, lower the hips. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. Lengthen through the right leg. Go ahead and think about pressing your feet down, hug them together. Reach forward with the upper body, maintaining length along both sides of the waist. Make sure you're not locking out through the knees. And then release, find your triangle pose. Sometimes the further we try to reach down to reach all the way to the floor, we end up collapsing into the side of the waist. So maybe if that's happening to you, try this on a block and find length once again. From here, you can reach the arm over. Maybe lift the right arm up, keeping the shoulders open, keeping the feet engaged, the legs are active. When you're ready to release, soften into the leg, come back up to warrior two and release. You can straighten the leg, heel toe the feet together, or hop them to the center. Let's bring it down. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Toes are turned out. As you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend into your knees, drop down into a squat. This is also a good place where you can use one or both of your blocks to place underneath your seat. Press your elbows into your knees. Lift your heart toward your thumbs. And if you're not there already, make your way down to a seat and we'll finish right where we started. So legs can be in front of you. Legs can be crossed. Let's find a quick twist. Inhale, reach the arms up. Take your right hand to your left knee, left fingertips behind your spine. Inhale to grow tall through your back. Exhale to gently twist. Unwind, sweep the arms up, and change directions. Left hand to right knee, right fingertips behind you. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Return your gaze forward, sweep the arms up, hands meet together, and draw together in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.